Hi everyone, I'm Michelle Carter, Director of Educational Content and Programs at Shape America, and I'm happy to be introducing another season of Toy Talk Tuesday. Shape America Teachers of the Year represent the best health, dance, adaptive physical education, and physical education teachers across the United States, and you can get tips from them here on Toy Talk Tuesdays, a series of bi-weekly videos straight from our Shape America District and National Teachers of the Year. So make sure you hit the subscribe button below to catch every video. And if you're interested in becoming a Shape America Teacher of the Year, click the link to get more information. We hope you enjoy this season of Toy Talk Tuesday.
I'm so excited to be here for this week's Toy Talk Tuesday, brought to you by the Teacher of the Year Partner Network. My name is Becca L.A.K., and I am the Shape America National Elementary PE Teacher of the Year. I've taught elementary physical education in Austin ISD in Texas for 13 years. Today I want to talk about advocacy in actions and activities. What does it mean to advocate? Well, advocacy is the act or process of supporting a cause or proposal. It's the act or process of advocating, and I think it's so important for us in physical education. Shape America has a guidance document about what the essential components of physical education are, which is a great place to start when we're defining what is physical education. Physical education is an academic subject that provides a planned, sequential, K-12 standards-based program of curricula and instruction designed to develop motor skills, knowledge, and behaviors for healthy, active living. Physical fitness, sportspersonship, self-efficacy, and emotional intelligence. This is that quality physical education that we're trying to do our best at. They also define advocating for physical education right in that document. Defining the essential components of physical education raises the awareness for the critical policies and practices that guide school districts and schools in addressing students' educational needs. That brings me to my favorite way to advocate, using families in PE. If PE looks different now in my classes than it did for the stakeholders, let's bring them in. Let's show them what's happening. Let's teach them about quality physical education. The first step is to invite families to PE. I chose to do this through a simple invitation that I sent out, and here's a link that you can make a copy and edit it to make it your own. I did this twice a year. In October for Families in PE Week, but there's lots of resources from Active Schools partnering with Open this past year. And I invited them again in May for National PE and Sport Week. I chose these weeks as themed weeks to celebrate what is PE and bringing the families into our classes. So this is as simple as inviting parents, guardians to come in with their child at their normal PE class. Just adding a couple extra bodies in the room to participate along with us and see what's going on. What's so important that we're advocating for and that we need it. The next step is preparing for them to come. So what is it that you're going to do on these days when you've invited families in? Well, just like you would with any lesson, begin with the end in mind. Let's start with the Shape America National Standards. What are we learning and doing in physical education? I have these posted on my wall as posters, and I think about that and I refer to it during my classes so that my students know. One National PE and Sport Week for Families in PE, I even themed each day after one of the national standards. So it was our topic of the day that we went over what that standard was and how we could relate it in our class. What a great way for the students to know what they're doing and working towards, but also for the parents to see how we can relate the activities and the skills that we practiced and learned in class to what our goals are and what physical education should look like. At the end of my class, I always thank them for coming, and I told them about simple things like remembering to help their child remember about tennis shoes on PE days and asking them what they're learning about throughout the year. But I also added in pieces of advocacy like reminding them that we only have PE 2 to 3 times per week for 60 days total out of the whole year. which isn't enough time to improve skills and change fitness levels if you're not practicing outside. This solidifies our partnership to work together for helping their child become more physically literate, but it also helps them understand some of the shortcomings that they could help me advocate for at our local level. The final thing, but most important, is to celebrate. It's important to celebrate what we're doing and all the great things we're achieving and thanking all those families for coming in. I made thank you notes with pictures of all of the families that came into my PE classes. The first year I did it, it looked something like this. We had a pretty good attendance and they all had a great time. But word got around, and the next time it came around, we started getting a lot more. It's a great way to celebrate. Those kids feel special. One of the things that I'll highlight is that I made sure that we did activities like throwing and catching, where we could change partners often. So they got to be partner with their special person, but their special person also got to be partner with other kids who didn't have someone special come in, because it's a special thing for the whole class. And we ended up taking whole class pictures with our special people coming in. Advocacy comes in your actions, what you do, not just what you say. So show it through your actions, inviting families in, and through the activities that you do in your classes every day, and especially explaining those on the days that the extra adults are around. Families in PE is simple. Invite them, prepare for them, and celebrate with them. I hope that you find a way, maybe like this, to bring more advocacy to your program and celebrating what quality physical education is and letting people know what it is that we're actually asking for. Thanks for coming to this Shape America Toy Talk Tuesday, and I hope you've got some good ideas. Speaking of advocacy, Shape America Speak Out Day is back this year, February 15th in DC. Shape America Speak Out Day is an advocacy day where Shape America members get to meet with their capital representatives to talk about the importance of what we do on a daily basis. Join me at Shape America Speak Out Day this year as we wear our bright colored tennis shoes around DC, bringing notice to quality physical and health education. Follow us, #SpeakOutDay, and bring your voice and personal stories to the message.